invitation to be here today. I definitely feel in my heart of hearts that I'm at home here. I'm a cancer survivor, twice over, and I'm also a recovering alcoholic. I sobered up almost 29 years ago, and both of those experiences taught me a very important lesson, and that simply is each single day is a gift. Because, as we all know in this room, we are most certainly in this together. When I arrived, I was so impressed by the number of cars outside. I was absolutely blown away by the number of cars outside. I had a heck of a time finding a parking spot. But it really lifted my spirits to know that there are so many people that understand the issues, that care enough to take the time to come together like this. A couple of weeks ago at the Break Free event, I was proudly marching through the streets or street of downtown Squamish on the Break Free event in opposition to Woodfiber's LNG proposal in Howe Sound. At the beginning of last week, I was in Sumas, and the Pipe Up Network held a similar forum such as this. And Chief Dalton Silver hosted that event, and we had a list of inspirational speakers and shared a lot of information. But the fundamental message, and I know we all know this, is organize, organize, organize. We must have focus, and we must move beyond and rise above our passion and our, incredibly strong feelings about the need to consider and understand the teachings of our ancestors, our elders, about the absolute need to honor the land and to honor the people. And we have to organize ourselves effectively in a way to push back this agenda. And interestingly, I know there are people in this room This is a battle that needs to be fought again and again and again. I know there are people in this room that fought this battle 40 years ago. I remember the West Coast Oil Ports Inquiry, and the Union of BC Indian Chiefs was involved in that issue. That was, I believe, scheduled for Port Alberni. I remember the Mackenzie Valley pipeline fight way back in the day. And here we are again, fighting heavy oil pipeline proposals. We're fighting LNG, the Site C Dam. We're still dealing with the fallout of Mount Poly. It's absolute criminal what happened there. And absolutely no one has been held account for that. We still have no idea what the final outcome of that absolute act of negligence on the part of the Christy Clark government. I'm sure you all are aware of the scathing report that came out from the Auditor General's office with respect to mining and the absolute lack of political will on the part of the Clark government to compel the companies to be responsible and accountable. There's absolutely no oversight whatsoever. In fact, this government is giving them freebies and deferring their hydro costs and so on and so forth. I'm proud to say the Union of BC Indian Chiefs recently facilitated the release of an Economist report about the precarious state that this province is in with respect to the fact that the companies, the mining companies, have absolutely put no money aside to cover reclamation costs or costs with respect to tailings, pond breaches, or anything of that nature. And it was brought to the minister's attention, Minister Bennett. You know, he had the gall to say, oh, like, geez, I wasn't aware of that. You know, he's the Minister of Mines for crying out loud. What the attitude of this government is, they can continue with this pro-industry agenda without any need to account to the people of British Columbia. I'm so proud of those people that continue to fight the Shawnigan Lake battle.